Hey, what's going on everybody? Verdi here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. So today we're going to go ahead and talk about some new champs that are possibly coming in 1.15. I already covered some of these champs in one of my previous videos, but the file was very unorganized, so this is going to be a more organized version of those champions. Now also, you might have seen on Facebook that there will be a new tournament coming that is based around Arena. Before you guys get excited, I'm pretty sure this is just going to be a tournament where you're going to get points for doing Arena or winning Arena. I would be a lot more happy if we got some new sort of way to do Arena, like a 3v3 or just something different than what we currently have. But this just seems to be a better event if the rewards are better. I'm not sure yet. There's really not much detail about it, but it is coming in 1.15. I don't know whether it's going to be great, whether it's going to be good, or whether it's going to be not good at all, but at least let's hope for the best, right? Also, I'm just going to read this from the Content Creator Discord. Guys, here are a couple of changes that will take place in 1.15. Additional player levels. Player profiles will be capped at level 100. You will get new rewards for reaching milestones of level 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 100. Gold Tier 4 Arena Chest will see a significant reward buff. Previously, we had 5 rewards in the Gold 4 Arena Chest. Now there will be 10 rewards. 8 of them will be artifacts of 4 to 6 stars. Also, legendary artifacts will be added to the balance of the rewards. You guys might be really excited about this. I'm kind of whatever about it, because why in the world am I still getting 4-star artifacts in Gold 4? And honestly, in my opinion, Arena just needs a really big rework. We need an Arena store, Arena shop, whatever you want to call it. There needs to be some sort of a way to get like books and other things from this shop. So I just hope that this is a step toward the right direction. I don't want to make a rant video. I don't want to make a super negative video. But I do want to mention that this needs other work. Gold 4 Arena chests were already really bad, and the fact that you can still get 4-star artifacts is really bad because they automatically get sold. I mean, what use am I going to have out of a 4-star artifact? What use is anybody else going to have out of a 4-star artifact? If you're in Gold 4, you're able to get 5-star artifacts from Dragon already. You're not chilling in Gold 4 with 4-star artifacts. So I just hope that there's something better coming in the future. But the increase in the level cap of the account is pretty nice. Like I said, let's try to keep it positive. I just hope that there's some actual content coming in 1.15, not just some of these very minuscule changes that should be kind of implemented weekly, not monthly in a patch. Alright, and now I did mention before that I'm going to talk about some champions. While I do that, we're going to go ahead and just run Dragon in the background. I gotta do my 30 runs for the day. Yes, 30 runs, because I'm not spending on the game until I see content. And content is going to include a Void Tower, a new clan boss, and things like that. Until I see some of that, I am not willing to spend any actual money on the game, and I am still holding to my word, which has been since the Battle Pass originally came out. Oh, and also, the recurring Battle Pass needs to be a thing. Like when one Battle Pass ends, another one should start. I already told them that champions don't matter. I don't care about champions. I care about legendary books, shards, gems, clan boss keys, gear. They can just add those 5 things, 4 or 5 things or whatever, and just keep it recurring. Every time one ends, another one starts, and I think that will also make players happy. Now, if you guys feel the same way, let me know in the comments below. If you disagree with me, you can also let me know in the comments below, and I will try to get back to you in a timely fashion. Now let's go ahead and start my dragon runs here. Blah, blah, blah. I don't want to sell 5-star artifacts and start multi-battle. Alright, so let's talk about the new champions. First champion, we don't know his name. It is a Sacred Order Epic Champion. Critical hit boosts stamina by 7.5% on his A1. When an enemy applies Fear 1 or Fear 2 to an ally, instantly removes it and boosts stamina of this ally by 15%. It's a pretty good skill, I'm not gonna lie. Not bad at all. On his A2, he attacks one enemy 3 times, ignores 25% defense, plus additional 25% for each buff on self. If this attack kills the target, places Fear 2 on all enemies for 1 turn with 100% chance. It seems like this champion counters itself. Pretty interesting. And then for his A3, we have, or actually his passive it seems like, attacks one enemy 1 time, has a 50% chance to decrease a lifetime of a random buff on a target by 1 turn. Use this skill each time an enemy applies a debuff to your ally. This attack will deal half of the damage. Not bad. It looks like he also has a critical rate aura. Honestly, a pretty decent sounding Epic Champion. Obviously, we'll need to see how he scales. Alright, so for the second champion, it looks like we have a legendary Knight Revenant champion. For his A1, if any targets suffer damage equal or more than 30% of its target hit points, places on all enemies Fear 2 for 1 turn with 50% chance. A2, doesn't seem to have anything. Maybe this is the A2. Places on self Invisible 2 for 3 turns, gains an extra turn. Invisible 2 would be Veil. And then A3 attacks all enemies 1 time. Increases damage done by the skill by 50% per Hex debuff on enemies. Maximum up to 300% damage. After the attack clears Hex from enemies. Maybe Hex is a new debuff? Alright, and here it's actually the same skill as the other one, so we actually don't know what this champion fully does yet. But we are getting a new legendary Knight Revenant champion that, like I said, might have a new debuff. And, I don't know, kit looks somewhat interesting with what we are able to see here. Third champion, Orc Epic Champion. Places increased attack for 3 turns, gains additional turn, detonates all bombs. Not bad. Can be paired with maybe a War Mother or Lord Shazar. Attacks a single enemy with 1 hit, places stun for 2 turns. That's honestly pretty cool because any champion that stuns is usually pretty good because stun is very useful. Okay, so he actually synergizes with himself because he can detonate his own bombs. Now attacks all enemies with 1 hit, places bomb with 50% chance for 3 turns. This looks like damage up. I don't know if you can actually increase the chance of the bombs going up. I don't fully understand German because I'm pretty sure this is a German. So we'll actually see what it's like when the champion comes out. Alright. So for here, we have a Dwarf Epic Champion, removes all debuffs from all allies, heals all allies by 25% of own hit points. If a debuff was removed from an ally, places on that ally a continuous heal 15% for 2 turns. This is actually pretty good. Dwarves definitely needed a healer, or a better healer, so this looks definitely alright in my opinion. Places on all allies, increase attack 50% for 2 turns. Fills all allies' turn meter by 25%. This is also really cool. Attack buff plus a turn meter boost. Definitely something the Dwarf faction could use. Overall, not bad at all. For his third skill, attacks single target, 1 hit, places on target leech for 2 turns with 35% chance. So we have a leech, we have a heal, and we have an attack boost with turn meter boost. Overall, I think this is going to be a very good champion. All right, on to the next one. So we have a legendary Ogryn Tribes. Removes all debuffs from an ally. Heal ally for 30% of the target's max hit points. Places shield 20% of the target's max hit points. Pretty good skill. A2, apply 3 times poison 5% on all allies for 2 turns. These debuffs are guaranteed. Applies block buffs on all enemies for 2 turns with 80% chance. Now, since I've already talked about this champion before, attacks one enemy 2 times, places continuous heal 15% for 1 turn on all allies under poison debuffs. So he pretty much heals the poisons that he does, or most of the poison damage that he will do to you by placing those poisons. And on his 4th skill here, all allies, or this passive, all allies under poison debuffs deal 75% more damage for each poison on them. So he pretty much kind of has a Bad L-like passive, but instead of poisoning the enemy, he's going to be poisoning the allies and also applying continuous heal to kind of counter the damage that you are taking from those poisons. Paired with Bad L, this will probably be really good. Hopefully, the passive stack. Alright, let's move on to the next one. So we have an epic Lizardman champion, or a German Salamanderman. This actually amuses me. I love this. I'm definitely going to call him Salamanderman now. Oh, that's good stuff. That is very good stuff. Alright. Heals all allies by 15% of their max hit points. Places shield on all allies equal to 15% of their max hit points. Not bad at all. Lizardman could definitely use some more support. Or Salamanderman. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really amused by this. And then for the second skill that we know about, attacks one enemy 1 time, increases lifetime of random buff on a random ally by 1 turn with 30% chance. Yeah, okay, so it's going to be 40-50% chance. I don't know. This skill's kind of whatever. But we'll see how it works when we actually play it. Sometimes when reading the skills and then when you get to play the champion with synergies with some of the other champions, it could become very good. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what else we got here. New champs. We got 1, 2 more, 3 more maybe it looks like. Alright, so we have... Okay. So we have a legendary Orc champion. Before attacking, increases attack 50% on all allies for 3 turns. Before attacking, increases critical hit rate 30% on all allies for 3 turns. Not bad. Attacks single enemy with 1 hit. Places stun on target with 100% chance. Team attack on random enemy with 80% chance with 3 allies. This is actually really good. Team attack heroes are very good. Plus, this champion also stuns 100% of the time. Could be broken. Who knows? And for the 3rd skill, attacks a single enemy with 1 hit. Places shield on Mots. On most injured ally shield is equal to 10% of producer's max hit points for 2 turns. Attack single enemy with 1 hit. Places shield on most injured ally shield is equal to 10% of producer's max hit points for 2 turns. Okay, so not bad. Somewhat of a support ally attack buffer champion. Not the worst. Could be very good. Could be broken. Could not be so good at all. Alright, and for the last champion, we have another legendary Orc champion. Revives self with 50% hit points and full stamina. This hero is the only one dead hero in the team. Works only if team contains 4 or more heroes. Not bad. Damages self for 50% hit points. This can't kill the producer. Even hit points with an enemy. Doesn't work on bosses. Very interesting skill. Grants an extra turn. So he's going to damage himself for 50% hit points. And if he's already missing health, It could bring him down to no health at all, and then you change or even hit points with an enemy. Means that the enemy, maybe in arena, will technically get very low health, and then you can kill him with somebody else. It seems pretty cool, especially because he grants an extra turn. So you can technically kill him with this champion. Attacks all enemies one time. Okay, so you can actually kill that champion that you even the hit points out with, and then also do damage to others. So he attacks all enemies one time, damage self for 50% hit points. It can kill the producer. Places 2% or places 2 continuous heal 15% buffs on self for 2 turns. Not bad. And for the last skill here, attacks one enemy one time, heals self for 10% of max hit points, grants extra turn if the target was killed. Okay, not bad for a legendary champion. Honestly, it looks pretty good. If the skills work the way that I think that they will, this champion is going to be probably pretty good for Faction Wars and for Arena. Alright, so we got another Salamander Man right here. It's a legendary lizard champion. It doesn't, I don't know exactly what it does because it's in German, but we are getting another Lizardman champion. Okay, so it's the same one. Let's go to this one. And we're also getting another epic Rosin lookalike Lizardman champion. Once again, I don't know exactly what the skills do because they are in German. But I guess we will see when the champions come out. Okay, so it seems like that is it for the new champions. That is all the new news that I have. New arena tournament, which doesn't necessarily sound like it's going to be anything new, unfortunately. We have an increase in account level, which is alright. And then we have new champions and then some quality of life changes that we know about that I covered in previous videos. All I'm going to say is that I am hoping for content in this new patch. I will save the rant video for if this content doesn't come out, because I will 100% be doing a very angry video if the only thing the new patch has to offer is champions and quality of life changes. I have said this multiple times before, but we need some actual content. And not to sound like a broken record, that content includes a new clan boss, and is going to need to include the Void Tower as well, because this is something that has been leaked to us 6 months ago. So I'm hoping for Plarium that I get to make a happy video and not an angry one, because I will 100%, as I said, be doing an angry video if there is no new content with the patch. I think this is going to do it for today's video, guys. Please leave a like and subscribe. Let me know how you feel about the changes, the champions, about my actual thoughts on content in the comments below. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.